Is it the responsibility of the designer to enforce sustainable design practices within a design project? Yes or no? Yes, and come with me and let me tell you why. A sustainable society is one that satisfies the needs of its users without diminishing the prospects of future generations. Architecture plays an integral role in reconciling current and future human rights through a sustainable lens. The aims and objectives reflect the change in public opinion, taste developments in technology, to provide an environment for a wide variety of occupants and functions within the space. As designers, we are living in a time of shifting paradigms. In the past, the scale of our designs grew larger than ever before, but the question at hand is, how many people were we really engaging with, and what individuals were we catering towards? Throughout the course of today's society, it is indicative for us as designers who have the capability to evoke societal change, to understand the sheer complexity of the issues at hand when we design and plan buildings, our neighborhoods, and even entire cities. This evolution of design thinking calls for a new, more open approach, an approach which fosters the importance of the rights and considerations of the users whom will be occupying the spaces we build, and one which improves the quality of life for the built environment through sustainable design practices. This can be broken down into two categories. The first is firmness, an approach of many nuances, including strength, stability, longevity, and flexibility, where the notion of modular design comes into play. The second is commodity, the use of appropriate materials and a concept of fitness for purpose, which focuses on the appropriate selection of materials to foster an environment that is flexible, one which can be broken down and reused to cater to the forever changing needs and requirements of users of a space. Buildings designed with sustainability at the forefront of the project more often than not have a longer life expectancy than its individuals, meaning that the spaces need to consider the needs and rights of its current users without compromising that of its future occupants. Therefore, when implemented correctly, designers which cater to the needs of all individuals, both current and in the future, allow them to be independent within the space, to move and act efficiently without the need for struggle, which in turn frees not only them, but others as well. This can be achieved through a technique referred to as modular design, a sustainable approach to design which focuses on the subdivision of systems into smaller parts we refer to as modules. This technique allows for the freedom of movement within a project, by which the modules can be independently created, taken apart, and reused in different systems, both now and in the future, creating a fully customizable system to suit the ongoing needs and considerations of users who inhabit a space. Take this home for instance. The home is separated into three modules: the roof, the living quarter, and a garage. What are their functions? The roof shields the home from potential elements. The living space provides a living environment for its occupants, and the garage allows vehicles to be housed. All of these modules can be modified, whether it be through technology and performance improvements, without having the need to rebuild these modules again. This same mentality can be applied to architecture. Unlike a fixed design, when there is little to no room for movement, resulting in the exclusion and marginalization of particular individuals from enjoying a space, modular design takes into consideration the needs and requirements of these individuals, offering flexibility and the tools necessary to create spaces that are inclusive for all, whilst promoting flexibility, inclusivity, scalability, cost efficiency, customization, and its ability to be reusable and consistent. Throughout every aspect of human life, whether it be a household, a business, an industry, or healthcare system, the cradle-to-grave mentality is adopted, an in-depth life cycle assessment technique implemented to measure and assess the environmental repercussions of a product or material over the course of its life. This mentality foresees the elimination and discarding of products and materials based purely on the fact that they are deemed purposeless and unusable for future design endeavors, with little to no consideration given to how it directly affects the environment and future design endeavors. Consequently, As designers who have the capability to evoke societal change within a community, it is our underlying responsibility to select materials that can be reused and redistributed through the concept of purpose to cater to the ongoing needs and considerations of current users of the space without compromising the abilities and rights of future users. In order to understand how these materials can be broken down and remodeled to form the foundation for future design endeavors that cater to the needs and considerations of these individuals, it is indicative to understand the different types of waste to determine how this can be achieved. By utilizing the materials that have the flexibility to be repurposed and redesigned on site to cater to the needs and considerations of the future users without the need for creating new materials and foundations, it will assist in the reduction of pollution, save and protect natural environmental resources and expenses, whilst fostering the ongoing needs and considerations of current users of the space without compromising that of its future inhabitants. Be sure to come along to the great debate and be a judge for yourself, and I will see you there.